Friday morning. I hope you're taking some time to shop with us. And we've got a great power-packed hour for you. Some really inventive, exciting ideas for your home. And we're gonna start things off by installing pressure waves into your home. Now, what on earth am I talking about? We're talking about the Plug and Safe PS8. We're talking about one of the most affordable, easy, effective ways for you to install some safety and protection and security into your home. All you do is plug in this device, and you plug whatever you want into it. And when your home senses a pressure wave, somebody tries to tap on or break into a window, somebody tries to break into a door, somebody knocks on a door, it will automatically turn on whatever is plugged into the Plug and Safe. Now, what we also include when you purchase this is a free siren. You get a siren that you can plug into your Plug and Safe, so it sets off an alarm. So you can plug in a light to automatically turn on when you open a door. You can plug in a radio to play some music and send bad guys away as a deterrent that there are people inside, or you can plug in the free and included siren to give you true home alarm feeling technology. Now, John Creemans is going to join us, and he's going to play the part right now.
Well, if I were a burglar, I'd get out of here. Hey, Rhett.
See how easy and simple it is? He plugged it in, he plugged what he wanted into it, and the second he opened the door, it set all that stuff on.
It's like one of the most amazing home security scanners that are out in the marketplace today. Using military technology, what it does is right here in my hand, it senses any kind of what we call infrasonic wave. That particular wave is a pressure wave. So somebody could touch a window or door, the weakest parts of your home, and it senses it. Now, it has a sensitivity control, which is right on the front. So for bigger homes, I might put it up higher because I wanted to cover more area. If I have an apartment, a condo, maybe it's in a hotel, I would bring it down to a lower. That way, at least I would be able to know what's opening or trying to shut my door. Now, what I do is I plug this in. It's really that simple. And in 30 seconds, it maps out your house. It maps out every door, every window. So here's my outlet. But what I'm gonna do this time, Brett, is I'm gonna go ahead and put the siren on. The loudest decibel that you can actually have in a home siren is on here. Now, you can either plug it into a wall strip, so you can have multiple lights going off, or you plug it into an alarm. Now, I'm gonna plug this in just like this, and in 30 seconds, Brett, it's literally sensing every room, every door, every window, every crevice, anywhere around my house, so that somebody tries to like push in a door, maybe the UPS guy's bringing one of your HSN packages, and you're upstairs in the back bedroom, they knock on it, they don't get it, they always get the little tag. You won't have to worry about the tag anymore. I mean, basically, you're gonna know immediately. A light could go off and says somebody in your front door. Now, you can also set this so that it'll welcome you home. Imagine coming home late at night. You've done it every once in a while. You come home, it's kind of dark out. You don't want to trip over everything when you walk in the room. I know I was that way many, many, many years. So basically, I put my key in the door, and as soon as I touch that door, the Plug and Safe senses that somebody's there and turns the lights on. So when I open the door, I'm not tripping over my kids' toys anymore. I'm not tripping over the pets. It's amazing.
Well, what I love is that you have the opportunity to install a bit of security and peace of mind, but you do get that convenience as well. You can plug in a light, and when you open the front door, it automatically comes on, but it also acts as a deterrent. When somebody else is knocking on the door trying to break into a window, when that light comes on, they assume somebody's at home. Now, you can use the siren. We include it. I love that it's done as a separate device, John, because that way you can customize this to be kind of that hardcore loud alarm if you need it to be, but you get to customize the experience as you see fit. Whether it's you're in the back of the house, you want a light to come on when somebody knocks on the front door, or if you're got nefarious John Creemans trying to break in.
There I am. I mean, this could be somebody looking in your house to see if it's there. Now imagine, that's what burglars do. They look through the windows. They try to see if there's anybody inside the house. The moment I put my hands on the window, listen to that. Now, I can hear that outside. I would be running.
Oh, I can hear it inside.
Let me turn that off. That is what I was talking about. It is the single loudest type siren that you can have for home security. So anybody that, would be outside your door, they hear that go off, they're out of there because they automatically think that your home is secure, that you have one of those big expensive alarm systems. Except what you've done, this is our best value that we've really ever offered on the Plug and Safe. It's one that literally all the people like, especially in the yellow and the gray and the white that we actually have. But all I do, now imagine, you're a burglar. And I know that maybe there's a little crime spree going on in our neighborhood. It makes everyone feel secure when you know your house is secure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug in all the lights so I can have a bunch of lights go on. I mean, imagine if you knock on the door and all of a sudden a bunch of light goes on and you're trying to do harm to who's inside. So you plug it in just like this, and automatically it's going to start sensing. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to take the alarm and I'm going to put it on the power strip that we have. So now I'm going to have lights and I'm going to have sirens go on. And
so
in 30
everything
seconds,
all at once, not
that would be enough.
You know, and if you think about it, even those people that have the high-end home security systems, they start to deter when somebody breaks the window or opens the door. This could stop that from happening. This could stop that call to the cops. This could stop that broken window or door. So yes, we offered in colors. And yes, I said the whole
Either
thing
a door just opened up.
Oh, no. Because I just touched the door. But that shows you how high-powered the system is.
So let me do it again.
Set all that up. Figures an HSN host will screw with the guest demo.
Okay, let's just go here like this. We'll make sure that everything's done. And let's say in 30 seconds, and that pretty much shows you, in 30 seconds, it mapped out this entire studio.
Right.
This could be your home. This could be your apartment. This could be your condo. I mean, imagine going to bed at night knowing that if that light goes on, somebody is trying to get in and they're already running. If they hear the siren, it's like having a shield around your house. Imagine you're inside your house and maybe it's during the day. Somebody hits the door, somebody hits a window, somebody gets close. Maybe it's just the UPS guy delivering a package from HSN. There, you wouldn't have to get that little yellow tag. I mean, we've all done it, right? So I mean, what a perfect way to not only secure your home, but think about for your mom or your dad, someone that lives alone. Not only do they have the security of knowing that in 30 seconds, this just mapped out every room, every door, every window, every crevice. And all it takes is for somebody to try to get inside. I'm gonna go back outside because I know that in 30 seconds it's already done. So let's say it's somebody trying to break in. They're trying to wiggle the door. They're trying to move it a little bit here and there. And now
that'll send them away.
Yeah, everything.
Music, lights, siren.
Holy cow.
And I love the way that you guys have customized this product, that the siren is a separate piece. You can plug it in as a siren, and every other day you could be plugging in a light and have it be a convenience feature for you. It will deter the bad guys, and it will give you some peace of mind and comfort that when you walk into the door with the groceries, with the baby, with the bags, whatever it is,
like
that
this
the
lady
light
here
will automatically come on. I mean, it's got great everyday features. You know, there's a lot of products we offer that we go, I hope you never have to use it, but if you do, it's there for you. This is one you get to enjoy every day in addition to giving you that security and peace of mind.
What I like about this, and remember that this is a sensitivity control as well. It can be for larger homes. It can be for apartments. It can be for condos. There's an adjuster right on the front. So when you plug this in and you're going to test it, maybe you put the siren in and open that door and try it. If it doesn't work, you set the sensitivity a little higher, depending on the size of your house. Now, if you have a 2-story home and it's over 2,500 square feet, yeah, make it the most sensitive because you want every window, every door to be secure. If it's an apartment, it's a condo, go a little less because you don't need as much sensitivity. You'll be able to make sure that this is custom fit for your home when you get it in. Now, I'm going to put the siren in. Now, remember, the siren comes with it. You just plug it in just like this. Now, what I did earlier is I actually had a light strip on it. So the lights would come on. Maybe perhaps then the siren would go on as well. So I'll plug it in. 30 seconds, that's all it takes, and it maps out every room, every door, every window. You know, this works on technology that was released from the military many years ago. It's something that they used to use for triggers. I mean, something would sense a pressure wave and automatically set something off. In the forest, it's the animals. Animals, actually elephants, talk this way. They use infrasonic waves. It's something that you and I can't hear. But the moment somebody touches the outside of your door or window, bam, the lights come on, bam, the siren comes on, and they run away. You know, I did news for many years, Brett, and one of the big things about law enforcement was if something happened that was unexpected, you know, somebody was trying to get into a home, it's the moment they hit that door or window and they hear an alarm, they're out of there. It's just a sound. It could be a light. It could mean that somebody's inside that they didn't see because they were looking in your window.
Well, the assumed presence of a person, somebody who's trying to steal, is not necessarily somebody who wants a violent altercation. All you have to do is allow them to think there's somebody in the home, whether there is or isn't.
Now, you could be having a party right now.
Yeah.
You can have all your friends over. You could be having music and everything else. And guess what? The siren's not going to go off.
Right.
The lights aren't going to go on and off. I mean, basically, it takes somebody outside. So they're looking, they hit the door, and bam, they hit the lights. It just gets a little bit of motion, a little bit of movement, and that siren which is really the loudest you can have for an inside security system, makes your home completely secure. There's no doubt that for a lot of people that have tried it, they love it. When they realize that they don't have a monthly fee. You know, a lot of these security systems, yeah, they're great. When the burglar gets in, you have to wait for the police to get there. That could take a while. This is something that is immediate.
Well, we're trying to keep them from coming in the first place. And there is no contract, there is no subscription fee, or there's no extra funds to spend on this other than $20 on your credit card right now. I mean, here's the thing about it. It's a concept that a lot of you maybe have never heard of, right? Pressure waves and instant response reaction. But here's the thing. It's a $20 buy today. You can choose a color. I say color schmuller when it comes to something like this. It's just supposed to work. But choose a color. Let us ship it to your door free of charge. You plug it in, that's it. There's no contract, there's no membership fee, there's no email list to sign up for. Plug it in and try it out. Say to your spouse, go be the bad guy and go bang on the door in the night or bang on a window. Plug it in, it takes 30 seconds for it to map out your whole home, and then you can see if it works for you. When we ship this to your door for free, that must mean we believe it really will work. We must believe that if you'll spend $20 to take it home and see what this technology is, because even high-end security companies don't offer pressure wave technology.
Well, that's true.
If it isn't for you, if you feel it's too sensitive for your home, if you don't like your lights coming on automatically, or you don't think the siren will deter people, we'll take it back, no questions asked. But it's a risk-free trial when it's free shipping, and it is a technology that so few of you have ever seen before. So when you get it offered to you like this for only $20, see if it can be a convenience for you, see if it can be a cost saver for you and a true deterrent.
So what we've done here now, you see the different ways that you could use this. Whether you have an office in the upstairs bedroom or maybe in the back of the house, somebody knocks on the door, it could actually turn a light on for you. It's that motion, that movement of pressure. Now think about this too. Now I've already set it up. I plugged it in. I plugged in a light strip, so I have multiple lights going on. And I put in our trusty siren. I happen to like it. It's loud. So let's say somebody's outside. They could be out looking out your window. They can see that nobody's there. So I think, okay, well, I'm going to trick the door. And as soon as I hit that door, as soon as I go through the door, we've got radios on too. I mean, everything's going on. That is incredibly loud. But that sound you hear is security. Think about your mom or your dad that lives alone. Somebody that is worried about maybe their neighborhood, maybe they're worried about what happens outside their home when they're gone. Right. Protect your valuables. That's the way you do it with Plug and Safe.
Well, Plug and Safe really is one of those items that keep them from coming in the first place. So take advantage while we offer it with FlexPay and free shipping. It's only $20 to plug it in and see if it keeps you and your home safe. John, thank you so much for bringing it back. We really appreciate it. I'll see you back at the end of the hour.
Yes, we will outside.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to protect all your car weather with a great weather shield that's coming up at the end of the hour. But next up, how would you like to repair